Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. So here's Portland's starting group. And for Cleveland, they've got DeAndre Jordan, and it's Donaldson in at the 5. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And so off the tip, it's the Trailblazers. Here's McGrady, guarded by Edwards. Here's Barkley. Over to the left wing. Here's McGrady. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Here's Edwards. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves. But that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
He misses the free throw. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
So he comes up empty, missing both. And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Here's Edwards. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. Here's Barkley. Pass to Richmond. Here's Barkley. Smith outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Barkley. And Donaldson pulls it down. Here's Gerben. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Embry. Fades away. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's McGrady, guarded by Edwards. Lets it go from deep. To the left wing. Picked by Smith. Pass to Richmond. Second chance effort. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Gerben. Pass to Edwards. Here's Embry. Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot. Here's Embry. Guarded by Russell. Embry can't hit. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Richmond. Second chance shot. Russell misses from close range. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Here's McGrady. And there's the lob, and then Russell with the dunk.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over. Blazers on D. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Edwards for three. He buries it from three. Edwards got 5 points.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
Pass to McGrady. Russell a screen on Edwards. Here's McGrady. Clock at 6. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Embry. Lets it go from 11. Jordan, the pass to Gervin. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, well, passing it inside out is always a good idea. You can usually get your teammate a clean look.
Cleveland shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And that one misses. Blazers trail by 5. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, the dunk by Smith. Here's Gervin. Pass to Edwards. Can't hit that one. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 8 so far. Here's Barkley. Lets the three fly. The shot by Richmond, no good. The Cavaliers lead by 3. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Gervin. Back to Edwards. Blocked! And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Pass to Smith. Here's McGrady. And it's all tied up. McGrady's got 5 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over. Here's Edwards. To the inside. Jordan inside. He's against Smith. Jordan misses. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. And then Russell with the dunk.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. Six on the shot clock. It's tipped. Here's McGrady, guarded by Edwards. Russell, that's good. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers?
Well, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels.
Good on the shot.
Not afraid at all to get physical. Jordan finds the shot. So essential for a big to be able to work through contact.
Now here's Smith. Pass to McGrady. Here's Barkley. To the middle. And then Russell with the dunk.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, and when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Here's the pick. Tries to break his ice. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, Edwards brings so much power to his game inside.
It's his first trip to the line.
Anthony Edwards, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Outside Murray. Pass to Russell. Outside Murray. And here's Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
White, the pass to Edwards. And stolen by Simmons. And they're on the break. Here's Mitchell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
First free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Here's Paxson. Deflected! And he gets it back. Pass to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 5 rebounds in the game. Now here's Simmons. Drives to the hoop. The steal. White against Murray. Outside Edwards. There's a screen. The 3. Oh my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. That one on Mitchell. This will be his 3rd free throw of the game.
His first personal. Fourth team foul. At the line for Cleveland, Anthony Edwards. Shooting. 1.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Portland. Pass to Mitchell. Cash money from 16 feet away. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
Yeah, Mitchell can get this mid-range look lined up. He's a very skilled shooter.
Murray against White. With the floater. And there it is for him.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Simmons. Back to Russell. Releases. Up and in on the layup. Russell's got 10.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Pass to Oakley. Here's Paxson. The rebound by Murray.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Down low. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Edwards. To the paint. Here's Paxson. Got a piece of it. To the middle. Here's Russell. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him. The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Outside Mitchell. Inside. And it's Russell. That time on the assist by Mitchell. 12 points for him.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Smits. It's Edwards on the wing, and they double up Edwards. Smits can't get it to go.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Simmons, 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
Here's Paxson. Pass to White. Soft touch off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Outside Mitchell. They set a pick. Let's go with a 3. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And they double up Edwards. Pass to Smits. Here's Paxson. Checked by Mitchell. Clock at 6. Here's Oakley. White for 3. Portland with a rebound. Russell's got 7 rebounds in the game. The 3 from Mitchell. Whoa! He just got it off in time!
That was close. Now, he doesn't panic in these situations.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Trailblazers out. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP. Know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second. Here's Curvin. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Here's McGrady, guarded by Garland. McGrady, the pass to Bull. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Last touch by Bull. The Cavs trailing. Here's Gervin. Tries again. And that one's good. Donaldson's got his first points in this one.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Here's Barkley. Russell, double team. There's a screen from behind the arc. Counted from distance. Barkley's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Cavaliers trail by 3. Now Garland. No points yet. Pass to Jordan. Throws it up high.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch. Great flush. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's Barkley. Here's McGrady. 5 points in the game. It's deflected. Now Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Garland scanning the floor. Here's Embry. From 9 feet out. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game. Here's Richmond. The three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 3. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest that play.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Edwards, he's checked in for Garland. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Smith, he's checked in for Bull. Again, the miss by Portland.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Gervin, pass to Edwards. Here's Embry. 4 on the clock. Here's Donaldson. And he drains the turnaround J. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Pass to McGrady. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Outside Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Barkley. Pass to Russell. Here's Barkley. Here's Richmond. Got a hand on it. Now here's Edwards. 11 points in the game. Jacks up a 3. Tipped. Here's Barkley. Shoots from the baseline. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Jordan's got his 6th rebound on the night. Edwards with it. Pass to Donaldson. And here's Edwards. Misses the layup. Here's Barkley. Out to the wing. Lets it fly. McGrady, good. McGrady's got 7 points.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Pass to Gervin. Here's Donaldson. And here's Edwards outside. They get it again. Here's Embry. Jordan, the screen. And here's Edwards outside. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Richmond. Edwards pulls it in. For Cleveland, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Pass to Donaldson. Now Jordan. Here's Embry. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Smith outside. Here's Barkley, guarded by Edwards. And it's Barkley missing. The Cavaliers shooting just 37% in the game. Pass to Embry. Jordan with it. Over Smith. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's gotten his second bucket.
Well, the defense was there, but he does a great job of creating separation with the fadeaway.
Timeout called. Portland. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Here's Barkley. Double team on Russell. From the arc. Smith, that one's good. Smith's got 7 points in the game.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Embry. Got a piece of it. Now the Blazers on the move. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
And you don't need a roadmap when he's got open court in front of him like that.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
So both teams changing it up here. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 6-point game. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
These are his first free throws of the game. That's good from White.
Taking 2 shots.
White hits them both. So it's Portland now. McGrady, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Barkley. Back to Mitchell. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
Portland shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight.
Mitchell shooting 1.
Free throw is good from Mitchell. Cavaliers trail by 7. Down low. A nice shot by Oakley. Oakley's got his first basket.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And there's a pick. Pass to McGrady. Right wing. Here's Barkley. Here's Smith. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, if you have the killer instinct he showed there, it doesn't matter what the size disadvantage is.
Now here's White. 6 points for him. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Paxson can't get it to go. Now Portland with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Cleveland calls timeout.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Up top, Edwards. He's got 11. Pass to Paxson. There's the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's White. 6 to shoot. Fires from way outside. Portland with a rebound.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
Here's McGrady. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
White for 3. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
And Edwards makes so many winning plays, including finding his open teammates.
Pass to Russell. Russell, double team. Here's Barkley, guarded by Edwards. Back to Russell. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And Smith over to help. Here's Oakley, guarded by Russell. Here's Richmond. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wimby and Chet Holmgren.
Paxson passes to Edwards. Outside White. 3-pointer. Portland with a rebound. Barkley's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Richmond. Smith with it. Here's Barkley. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Paxson. The kick out to White. To the inside. Here's McGrady. He's guarded by White for 3. Smith. Oakley with a rebound. Oakley's got 4 rebounds now. White looking it over. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Man, this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. First free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. White hits them both. 17 seconds left in the second. Here's McGrady. He's guarded by White. To the middle. Here's Barkley. Nails the baby hook. Barkley's got 5 points in the quarter. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Cavaliers trail by 9. We've got Anthony Edwards, and it's Gervin in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him. Puts up a 3. Another shot, and he sinks the layup. Donaldson's got 6 points.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Here's Richmond, down low. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. It's on Anthony Edwards. Portland shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
One shot.
So it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Trailing by 10. Pass to Donaldson. And here's Jordan. Shot from 12. And the basket by Embry. He's got 6. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Smith passes to McGrady. Smith with a screen on Edwards. Here's McGrady. And a two-handed jam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Here's Donaldson. 6 points for him. And here's Edwards outside. Offensive rebound.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
McGrady the pass to Smith. Now here's Russell. Here's Richmond. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. He's good on the first of 3. And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3. And here's Edwards. He's got 11. Pass to Embry. Here's Donaldson. Outside Edwards, and they double up Edwards. Donaldson passes to Embry. Shot clock at 5. And here's Edwards outside. And it's Portland with a rebound. Russell's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. They get it back. Here's Smith. Can't cash it in from close range. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Here's Edwards. Pass to Gervin. Now Edwards. Here's Gervin. Outside Edwards. The 3 is up. It's tipped. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. McGrady. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. For Cleveland, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Donaldson. Now Jordan. Here's Embry. Fires from 14. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Inside. Here's McGrady. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Now a timeout called by Cleveland.
Yes, now, fans, on the court is your hype squad. Who wants a T-shirt?
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Deflected! And they're able to recover. Here's Donaldson. He's got 6. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Embry. Cleveland again missing. Portland leading by 15. To the wing on the left. Here's McGrady. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. McGrady's got 6 here in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And here's Edwards outside. It's deflected. And they get it back. They still need this. Here's McGrady. 16 points for him. Pass to Richmond from downtown. Nails it from beyond the arc. Richmond's got 9 points. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
Here's McGrady. And he lays it in off the breakaway. He's got 18.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Trailblazers foul. Mitch Richmond, his 4th. First team foul.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
George Gervin. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. and so he hits both. And Russell's got the ball here for Portland. Pass to McGrady. Russell, a screen on Edwards. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Now here's Edwards. 11 points in the game.
Screen coming.
Pass to Embry. Good on the 13-footer. Embry's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, you can see that Edwards isn't trying to do it all on his own. He's also looking for shots for others out there.
Here's Barkley. He's got 5. The shot by Richmond, no good. Now Edwards. Here's Donaldson. Pass to Jordan. Here's Embry. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Embry's got 10 points.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Here's McGrady, guarded by Edwards. McGrady, the pass to Russell. Tries it from the top of the key, and Donaldson pulls it down. Cavaliers trail by 16. Pass to Embry. Here's Donaldson, covered by Smith. Taken away! Here's Barkley. Here's McGrady. Portland, no good that time either.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
And the basket by Embry. 12 points for him.
The sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
And a new group getting ready for Portland.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the Trailblazers now. They lead by 14. Mitchell, the pass to Bowl. Outside Murray to get back on track. Drops in the 3. Murray's got his first 3 points of the game.
Wow, Murray making the deep shot look just easy. I mean, that's a real testament to his accuracy.
Here's White. He takes it in. Here's Oakley. Bowl grabs the board.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Edwards for 3. Edwards making the D look helpless with that 3.
Good defense, but even better offense from Edwards. Basically refusing to be denied.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Mitchell. Russell, a screen on White. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell against White. And that one's good. Mitchell.
And as long as there's time left, Mitchell has the confidence to shoot it.
White against Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Smits. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Pass to Bowl. White against Mitchell. And here's Murray. 3-pointer. Here's Russell. Oakley with a rebound. Oakley's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Garland. And that one's good. Trailblazers lead by 12. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Sinks it from distance. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
Murray against Garland. Stolen by Russell. Murray deciding where to go with it.
2 minutes remaining in the
Pass to Battier. Now here's Mitchell. Russell up top. He's got 17. 5 to shoot. The deep three from Murray.
Russell, his third. First team foul.
The Cavaliers making a switch here.
Your Cavaliers. Number 4, Jim Paxson.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. Garland, the pass to Smits. Back to Garland. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Nice move. Rejected by Bol. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by White. Offensive board. Russell. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
I mean, he's ignoring the scoreboard. He just keeps coming at him.
Well, you have to play like it's a tight game. You cannot let up in this league.
Here's Paxson. Here's Smits. Pass to Paxson. Clock at 6. Goes back up. And it's good on the lay-in. Smits has got 4 points this quarter.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Russell a screen on White. Here's Mitchell. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 17. Outside White. And there's the screen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. White's got 13.
Well, it's hard to stop him once he's at the rim. That's a strong move.
Mitchell against White. Now here's Mitchell. He's covered closely. Bol, a screen on White. The three from Mitchell. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Portland, up 15 points as this quarter concludes. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So the Trailblazers 5 right now. Poke loose. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Pass to Embry. Here's Donaldson. And he's going for the lob. And slam dunk by Jordan.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Now here's Smith. Here's Richmond. Gets a very good look and converts. And the Trailblazers lead by 15.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Edwards. to the wing is Curvin. Portland with a rebound. 22 was their biggest lead. Pass to McGrady. Picked by Smith. Fires the three. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the middle. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Richmond. Here's Barkley. Here's Richmond. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. They get the rebound.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Tracy McGrady, 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And the second free throw is good. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Edwards with it. Pass to Jordan. Here's Embry. Ball stolen. Smith inside. Covered by Jordan. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Cleveland. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Pass to Embry.
Oh, man, the defender really went after him.
His third, second team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers, Wayne Embry, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to McGrady. Russell, double team. Smith with it. 18 feet out. The shot by Richmond, no good. And he lobs it up top. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Embry. Outside Edwards. A leaner. Over to the left wing. The three is up. Here's Curvin. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
Whew. just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Portland leading by 9. Pass to McGrady. Here's Barkley. The 3 ball. Again, the miss by Portland. Embry passes to Edwards. And here's Jordan. Second chance shot. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
His first team foul.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Well, you got to love their aggressiveness on the offensive glass. They have just refused to give up on any of the plays.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Free throw no good for Jordan. Portland leading by 7. Out left to the wing. Looking to get back on track. The bank shot, no good.
Well, he is desperately trying to get something going, but this has not been his night. They need to consider making an adjustment.
Here's Embry. Pass to Jordan. Knocked loose. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Now the Blazers moving it up. Russell, that's good. Russell's got 21 points in the game.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Embry can't hit. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. For 3, Smith nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Now here's Edwards. Here's Embry. And the layup is good off the glass. 19 points in the game.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Timeout, Trailblazers.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
And now, please welcome to the court, the powerhouse big team.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey there, I was able to listen in on the Portland head coach talking to his team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Russell. To the right side. Pass to Richmond. Pulls up. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Richmond's got 10 points in just the second half.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Here's Embry. Here's the teardrop. Portland with a rebound. Barkley's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Richmond. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Mitch Richmond taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. And here's Edwards. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Inside. The jump hook. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Portland leading by 14. Here's Richmond from the high post. Count it. Richmond's got 8 points here in the quarter. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Embry. Back to Edwards. And he's going for the oop here. Yep, count it. Embry's got 17 points here in the second half.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Here's McGrady. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And Cleveland making a change here. White's checked in. Mitchell's checked in for Portland. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Here's Gervin. White for 3. Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Down low. Up again. The putback. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Double team on Mitchell. Pass to McGrady. Here's Richmond. To the wing, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McGrady, good. McGrady's got 22 points.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's Gervin. Pass to White. To the left side wing. Here's Gervin. Back to White. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Russell's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's McGrady. Yes! And the foul! Edwards. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. And Cleveland making a change here.
Tracy McGrady, 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Embry passes to White. Now here's Jordan. Not a lot of room. Here's Embry. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Embry's got 23 points.
too easy for a guy of his caliber. The D must put up more of a fight down there.
Yeah, they can't let him even get into that space. If he gets good position on the block, it's trouble.
Gervin, pass to White. And he lobs it up top. And slam dunk by Jordan. That gives him a double-double in this one.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. The three from Mitchell. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Jordan. To the inside. And Mitchell over to help. Jordan, the pass to White. There's the triple. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Trailblazers lead by 12. Here's McGrady. Pass to Richmond. Takes the three. Sure, from three-point range. Richmond's got 11 points in the quarter.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Embry. White with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Jordan the screen. White for three. Russell with the rebound. The Trailblazers shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Here's Barkley. Pass to McGrady. Beyond the arc. And Donaldson pulls it down. Donaldson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Trailblazers.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
55 seconds left in the game. Pass to McGrady. Here's Richmond for three. Man, that one's good. Mitchell for three. And the Trailblazers lead by 16.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
6 to shoot. Here's Gervin. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Outside Mitchell. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And time now for our player of the game.